What's up, everybody? I'm going to make a statement or I'm going to pose a question. And before I pose this question, I don't want anyone to think that I'm saying that I don't believe in a higher power. I don't want anyone to think that I'm saying that there is not a God. I'm not saying any of that. I'm just simply posing a question for people to think about. There is currently a bishop in the church that he has different views than whenever he originated or when he started in church. He now has different views, and he is getting close to transitioning. And what a lot of people are saying or is saying is that this guy is going to hell and he needs to find salvation and all this other type of stuff. Here's my question. Let's just say that the person listening to me talk has a newborn baby, a baby that they have tried and prayed and really wanted for a long time. Now that this baby is here, you decide, instead of letting the baby sleep in the bed with you, you want to go get a crib. And you go to Target to get this crib. You go to Target and you get this crib, and you or your significant other's putting it together. And as you're putting it together, you realize that it is missing 14 parts. The question I have is, do you go ahead and put your baby in this crib knowing that it's missing 14 parts? Or do you take that crib back to Target? Come here, Kenya. Do you take that crib back to Target to get a crib that has all the parts? I'm going to go out on a limb and say that 98% of you are going to take that crib back to Target and get one that has all the parts. That being said, the current circulating Bible has had 14 books taken out of it because someone before our time deemed that these 14 books needed to be taken out so that it does not confuse the masses of people, because some of those books conflict with other parts of the books, of the Bible, I'm sorry. So who are these people that deemed that all the generations after them did not need to see these 14 books? And that being said, if you wouldn't trust your baby in a crib missing 14 books, how do you trust your eternal soul with a Bible that is missing 14 books and you don't question anything? You don't question nothing. You don't have any second guesses or anything like that. You don't have any type of questions about it whenever it's missing 14 books. I find that quite interesting that people would just go with that, especially when we live in a time where most of you don't even trust the person to your left or your right. You have trust issues with the people that you see every day, but you have all this trust and confidence in people that you have never in your life seen. Interesting how the world works today. But let's just say that this said bishop, is wrong. You know, his new thoughts and his new views on society is wrong. And when he get before his maker or God or whoever he gets before, I can assure you that God or that maker is not going to ask any of us about him. He is going to have to give an account for everything that he has done in his life. God is not going to be like, well, hold on, let me get the views and opinions of all these ones around you. No, he is going to have to give an account. So if that's his views and that's his perspective, then let him have his views and perspective, just like I have mine. You have yours. Different denominations within the church have theirs. And that's just what it is. We can't change it. Everybody's going to think the way they want to think. We can't control the next human. I hope this made sense. If it didn't, I'm sorry. But this is just my take on the situation. And I'm out.